Victoria Hunter back with you here at the MCTV Millbrae Art and Wine Festival. And now we have the true honor, I believe the name Sahae will sound familiar to you, but this is Dana Sahae. She's the new general manager of MCTV. Little did she know when she married into the family that it also included MCTV. So, and your daughter Natalie, I believe, is the future general manager of MCTV.
It's probably true. I haven't told her yet, though.
At least that's what Randy tells
Yeah,
us.
right? Yeah.
Randy also says that Natalie is the perfect child and that she's very funny. Has she said anything fabulous lately that you can repeat?
She started saying bananas. Now I find it amusing. It's not. It's not that funny.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, bananas. Bananas are her big thing.
All right, bananas. All right. Now that you've taken over the mantle of general manager, what are your plans?
Well, we're doing a lot of work at MCTV. We're doing a lot of work in the community. I feel like more so than ever before. We have partnerships with the Boys and Girls Club, with the City of Millbrae, with their rec department, students coming in to learn video production in our studio, a studio that we just opened last year, thanks to, in a large part to a generous help from the City of Millbrae. They're lending us the space, and now we have a studio for the community. So we have students coming in, we have a lot of partnerships in that area.
Excellent.
And we're producing community shows like this. So we're getting to tell the story of Millbrae community groups, and it's amazing.
And you have a background in being a reporter, as you said.
I do.
So you're used to going out and getting the news. This is just a little different platform.
Yeah, I'm usually the type of person who's behind the camera, so being in front of it is different. But yeah, I go around and get the news, and I love doing it, and it's great to be able to tell good stories. When I was a reporter, I covered crime and politics, and now I get to be here and cover all the good things that are happening in Millbrae.
Crime and politics are very similar.
Yeah, in some cities.
Except when you see someone like Miss California, who just came in and was talking. She's a real breath of fresh air as far as women in politics.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, I'm so glad we got her on.
Now, how long have you been the general manager?
For 2 months now.
2 months?
Yeah, I'm learning a lot. I'm learning really fast.
So what's the next thing you're doing? I mean, I know there's a lot of things happening with oral histories now, we heard on the history group. Are you doing other sorts of reaching out to the community to do like what people are doing in the community, not just in volunteering, but in their careers?
Yeah, so I mean, we're doing a lot of different ways of reaching out to people. We have PSAs, you know, different community groups have come in and shot PSAs.
Yep.
So they get to use our studio and come in and tell their story to the community. And we're always out looking for new stories and for people to come into our studio and use our studio to tell whatever they want to tell to the community. I think it's important to know that we're a nonprofit and we're here for the community. So anything they want to see on our station, we can actually put on.
Don't you also cover all of the community and the local government as far as what they do and their what do I want to say, their meetings?
Yeah, so anytime you see a meeting on TV, chances are MCTV is the responsible for getting it there. We cover Millbrae, we cover San Mateo, Brisbane, San Carlos. And you know, all their meetings we're covering. In fact, we're covering 4 on Tuesday night.
Really?
Yeah.
And so is this available? How does people watch MCTV?
They can go to www.mctv.tv.
Right.
They can tune into channel 27 Comcast if they're in Millbrae.
Okay.
Or AT&T Uverse channel 99.
Okay.
And they can tune in at any time here and watch any sort of programming. But if it's during a city council meeting, they can tune in and watch a city council meeting live from the comfort of their couch. Maybe they want a glass of wine and watch the city council meeting.
That's the way to watch a city council meeting.
Yeah, right? That's the way I watch.
Glass of wine sitting on the couch.
Yeah. So Tuesday night we'll be covering the joint city council planning commission meeting, and we'll be covering the school board meeting the same night. And we'll be showing them both live online, and the school board will be live on the station.
Well, it sounds like a very natural fit for your background to come in now to this venue.
Yeah.
Because now you have a platform where you can do a lot of different things. And the one thing, as I keep saying about Millbrae, is all the people in Millbrae are so involved. I mean, I've been doing the Art and Wine Festival for many years, and I'm always struck by how active everybody is in Millbrae. They're either a Lion or they're Rotary or they're something else, or they do the Run for Life or a library, a historical. Everybody's involved.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, when I started working in Millbrae, it was such a small town, but everyone is so involved, and they're involved in different groups, and it's fun to be part of that and help them help each other and tell their stories and get them together and put them on TV together. And
well, I love the way that they support the schools too.
Yeah.
They have the organizations for that, and then the after-school organization as well with kids.
Yeah.
I've never seen so many young adults really dedicated, really interested in making their city and their place better.
Yeah.
It's a real treat. It must be fun for you.
Yeah, and it's really great to see some of those young adults active at MCTV. You know, they're working with us at MCTV, and I'd like to also take a moment to point out we have some amazing crew working with us today and who are working with us all the time at MCTV. We have Aaron Fellers, Justin Huey, Matthew Hinterman.
Yes.
They're all doing an amazing job.
Absolutely.
And we're a small but mighty crew.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, of course, we have our wonderful camera people.
Yeah, everyone.
Who make
If I
this
could
all...
name everyone right now, I would. It's amazing. Everyone's done an amazing job.
I've always appreciated that they put gauze on the lens for me.
That's a good idea. For me, at least.
Exactly. Well, me too. No, we've got a great crew, and they're here all the time. I mean, I've been doing this for about maybe 7 years, something like that, and it's the same people all the time.
Yeah.
Everybody really cares.
Hopefully they come back next year.
Yeah. And so, if people want to come work at the station and want to get involved, how do they do that?
So definitely go to our website. We have information on our website. Again, that's mctv.tv. They can call the office. That's 259-2343. Or they can even just stop by. We're located right behind City Hall, next to the Jacuzzi Room in Library Plaza. Stop by anytime. We'd love to say hello and meet people and have them be involved in their community television.
And I think you also train some people lots of times to help obviously become crew.
Yeah.
Because they have to learn how to run a camera, they have to learn how to do audio.
Yeah.
That's not the sort of thing you might normally get unless you are studying that specifically in school.
Absolutely. We train people. Anyone who wants to learn, that's what we're here for, and we teach people. We have classes, and yeah, even today we had some really new students who weren't really sure if they knew what they were doing, so they shouted some of us around, and we taught them a little bit about live video production today and how crazy it can be.
Live TV, it's the best.
Oh my goodness.
Well, normally I try to knock something over to prove that it's
live. Yeah.
So far today I haven't done that, but the day is still
Yeah,
young.
give me one glass of wine and I'll start knocking stuff over.
Well, all I can say is the table's getting smaller as the day goes on.
I can imagine.
So this may not have been the career thing that you thought about, but now that you're here, it sounds like a wonderful opportunity. Is there anything in particular that is just really important to you to do while you're here at the as a general manager?
Yeah, I think we talked about partnerships, and I want people to realize that MCTV isn't an entity in itself. I mean, it's part of the community, and we want to be a part of the fabric of the community. So we're here to help people tell their stories.
That's right.
And any way we can do that, we're going to go out there and do it. I'm always out talking to people in the community. And yeah, so I think that's important for me to have people know that we are a nonprofit. We've been here for almost 20 years.
Yep.
We're not going anywhere, and we're only getting stronger.
Absolutely. Well, I know I've done a few stories on various people in the community myself, working with Gene Hinterman, and it's always amazing to see that you have a station like this going into the community and telling all of these local stories, and it makes everybody a part of Millbrae.
Yeah, and where else can you get that?
You can't.
You can't get that anywhere else.
No,
Yeah.
you can't go to Channel 5 or Channel 4 and say, excuse me, but...
Yeah, can you tell this happy story about
Can I please talk about this local project?
Yeah, and they're the stories that deserve telling.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, congratulations, my dear.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on your marriage, your new child, and your new projects
Yeah,
here.
life moves pretty fast.
It does, doesn't it? Whether you had it planned or not.
Yeah, right? You just got to go with the flow. That's what I learned with live television.
Well, I think next we're going to have a video of MCTV 2016 highlights, which I'm sure you helped put together.
Yep. Hopefully I'm behind the camera on that one. Thank you.
It's so much fun to meet you.
Thanks so much. I'm glad you could host again this year.
Yeah,
You're
well,
doing a great job.
I love working with all the Sahaes.
Yeah, I even had my husband working.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
You're a general manager. You
Yeah,
manage.
and my mom was babysitting Natalie, so, you know.
It's all in the family.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see some of those wonderful highlights, and you can sit here and ooh and ah with the rest of us. Thank you, my dear. Great fun.
Thank you so much.
10月17日举办了韩国文化节，今年是庆祝韩国文化节的第2年。
My name is Alan Shear, and I'm the Administrative Services Director.
Actual feeling of Millbrae hasn't changed. Everybody cares about other people here.
Hello everyone, my name is Denzel.
And my name is Leland.
And today we're going to talk about Deadpool.
Today we're going to talk about money and what great things you can buy with money. To talk about that is the richest man in the world and founder of Microsoft, Bill Gates.
Oh, hello! I'm very excited to talk about money. It is my favorite.
About 4 a.m. we had a fire that started in the rear courtyard of the Millbrae Recreation.
Hello, I'm Mark here at the Art and Wine Festival in downtown Millbrae, here to interview some volunteers that are volunteering here at the Art and Wine Festival.
I'm here with Kai. How old are you, Kai?
5.
You're 5. How long have you been on to this festival now?
I don't know.
You're watching MCTV's coverage of the 46th Annual Millbrae Art and Wine Festival. MCTV would like to thank the following for their generous support of this program: the City of Millbrae, the Millbrae Chamber of Commerce, Millbrae Lions, and Rotary. MCTV would also like to thank the following underwriters. This program would not be possible without you. A special thanks to our in-kind donors. Support your community television station by underwriting a show or a series and be seen by thousands of Millbrae viewers on TV and online. For more information, visit mctv.tv and click support, or email info@mctv.tv or call 259-2343.